So OpenAI just did something pretty interesting. They dropped a fully open source multi-agent AI system on GitHub. Think of it like a customer service team for an airline, but run entirely by AI agents. One agent handles your booking, another checks flight status, and a third manages cancellations. They all work together in real time, coordinating tasks seamlessly. OpenAI built this not as a finished product but as a blueprint. They want developers to see exactly how these complex systems tick, making it easier for everyone to learn, debug, and build their own versions. It's a surprisingly transparent move. The setup is pretty clean, the backend runs on Python, and the front-end is a simple chat window built with Next.js. What's really cool is the live trace feature. As you interact with the system, you can see a visual map of which agent is active and what it's doing. It even shows you when its built-in guardrails kick in. For example, if you ask an off-tonic question, the relevance guardrail lights up and blocks it. If you try to jailbreak the system to see its instructions, another guardrail stops you. This level of transparency is rare and shows a commitment to helping the community understand the tech. This open source release feels like a direct response to the growing demand for more clarity in AI development. By letting developers peek under the hood, OpenAI is providing a powerful educational tool. You can swap out agents, tweak the routing logic, or even strengthen the safety features without having to rebuild everything from scratch. It's a modular, extendable foundation designed for experimentation. This move could accelerate innovation across the industry as smaller teams and individual developers can now build on a sophisticated framework that was previously out of reach. It's a smart play to foster a healthier, more open ecosystem. But while OpenAI is opening up its code, it's closing doors elsewhere. In a major industry shakeup, OpenAI announced it's cutting ties with Scale AI, a key partner for data annotation. This happened right after Meta bought a massive 49% stake in Scale AI for nearly $15 billion. Suddenly, Meta isn't just a competitor, it's deeply integrated with one of OpenAI's critical suppliers. The concern is all about data privacy and corporate strategy. You just don't want your biggest rival having that kind of access to your supply chain. So OpenAI and even Google are now scrambling to find new partners. The creative AI space is also heating up, especially in video. Midjourney, famous for its stunning AI-generated images, has officially entered the ring with its first image-to-video model. You give it a single image and it generates 4 short 5-second clips. The results have that signature Midjourney look, dreamy, artistic, and stylized, rather than photorealistic like OpenAI's Sora. For now, it's only available through their Discord server, and generating videos costs 8 times more than an image. It's an early step, but it signals bigger ambitions. CEO David Holtz has a bold vision for the future. He's not just thinking about short clips. He's talking about creating real-time open-world simulations and full 3-dimensional rendering. The current model allows users to extend their clips up to 21 seconds and offers some control over motion and animation, hinting at more powerful tools to come. While it doesn't quite match the technical polish of competitors like Sora or Runway, the initial reception from testers has been positive. Midjourney is known for its unique aesthetic, and it's betting that its artistic style will carve out a loyal following in the crowded AI video market. Meanwhile, YouTube is flexing its massive scale. The platform is now seeing over 200 billion daily views on Shorts alone. That's a huge jump from 70 billion just last year, showing just how explosive short-form video has become. To capitalize on this growth, YouTube is rolling out Google's latest and greatest video AI model, Veo 3, to its Shorts creators. This integration will give millions of users access to powerful AI video generation tools directly within the YouTube ecosystem, potentially transforming how content is made on the platform. The numbers are just staggering. Beyond Shorts, YouTube is pulling in 1 billion hours of watch time every single day on connected TVs. This shows that while short-form content is booming on mobile, long-form content is thriving in the living room. More than half of YouTube's top channels get most of their traffic from TV viewers. It's a dual-front dominance. YouTube is winning the battle for quick-hit attention on phones while also cementing its place as the go-to platform for deep, engaging content on the big screen. For creators, The message is clear: optimize for both. As Midjourney pushes the boundaries of creative AI, it's running into some serious legal headwinds. The very thing that makes its model so powerful, its ability to generate a vast range of styles and characters, has landed it in hot water. Disney and Universal have filed a lawsuit against the company, alleging widespread copyright infringement. The suit claims that Midjourney's AI was trained on a massive dataset of copyrighted images without permission, allowing users to generate iconic characters like Homer Simpson, Mickey Mouse, and even Darth Vader with a simple text prompt. This lawsuit strikes at the core of a fundamental debate in the AI world. Is it fair use to train AI models on publicly available copyrighted data? The entertainment giants argue it's not. They claim Midjourney is building a commercial product directly on the back of their intellectual property, profiting from characters and worlds they spent decades creating. The outcome of this case could set a massive precedent for the entire generative AI industry. If the courts side with Disney and Universal, it could force companies like Midjourney to completely rethink how they train their models. The legal drama highlights the immense risk that comes with rapid innovation. Midjourney's tool offers incredible creative freedom, but that freedom is now clashing with long-established intellectual property laws. The company finds itself in a difficult position, trying to defend its technology while facing off against some of the most powerful corporations on the planet. This isn't just about a few generated images, it's about the fundamental rights of creators and the legal framework that will govern AI for years to come. The entire tech world is watching this one very closely. For creators using these tools, the situation is murky. The ability to quickly generate visuals is a game changer, but the potential for legal trouble is real. If the AI model itself is built on infringing content, does that make the end user liable? These are the kinds of questions that currently have no clear answers. The lawsuit against Midjourney is more than just a corporate dispute. It's a critical moment that will help define the ethical and legal boundaries of AI-powered creativity, forcing a necessary conversation about art, ownership, and innovation in the digital age. With all this incredible progress, a critical question is starting to surface: what is all this AI doing to our brains? A recent study from MIT provides some sobering food for thought. Researchers had volunteers write essays using either just their brain, Google for Research, or ChatGPT to help write. They monitored their brain activity with EEG caps and found something pretty telling. The group using ChatGPT showed the lowest levels of neural engagement. Their brains were, in a sense, coasting. The essays they produced were often described as soulless and structurally repetitive. The study revealed a worrying pattern of over-reliance. By the third essay, many in the ChatGPT group were simply pasting the prompt into the AI and making only minor edits. Their cognitive load was significantly reduced, but so was their personal investment and creativity. When these same participants were later asked to write without AI, they struggled to recall information and structured their thoughts, suggesting that using ChatGPT had weakened their memory encoding. The convenience of AI seemed to come at the cost of deep learning and retention, which is a pretty big deal. Interestingly, the group that used only their brains showed the highest levels of engagement and reported greater satisfaction with their work. The Google group fell somewhere in the middle. The act of searching, filtering, and synthesizing information still required significant cognitive effort. But here's a fascinating twist. When participants first wrote an essay on their own and then used ChatGPT for revision, their brain connectivity actually increased. This suggests an optimal workflow, human first for creativity and critical thinking, with AI as a tool for refinement, not replacement. This MIT study, while still early and not yet peer-reviewed, points to a fear many of us have. Could our growing dependence on these powerful AI tools be eroding our fundamental cognitive abilities? The risk isn't just that AI will take our jobs, but that it might subtly diminish our capacity for creativity, critical thought, and even memory. As we race forward, integrating AI into every corner of our lives, we need to be asking these tough questions. How do we harness the incredible power of AI without sacrificing the very human skills that make us who we are?